to wipe off my breath from this microphone. Anyway, hope you can excuse me from not having a microphone stand. I don't know where mine is, so I'm just gonna hold my mic and we're just gonna chill. As YouTube creators and video editors, we are so stuck on the idea of watch time and click-through rate. But most importantly, we're worried that our videos don't get enough engagement. We search and search and search for ways to create better videos to generate better engagement from our audience. The simple tip I'm about to give you will change all of your videos, everything. It's a simple technique that I like to call contrast editing. It's not even my term. I didn't even make it up. It's been around forever. But if you think of contrast like in photo color grading and just plain old video color grading, it's exactly like that. By definition, I have it up right here. Oh, let me pull it up on Google. Actually, give me a second. I have it up on Google right here. Contrast editing is a contrast cut, a strategic type of cut that juxtaposes two starkly different scenes in your video, film, or whatever. So, how can we use this in our How can we use this in our YouTube videos to generate better engagement? I'll show you. I don't know if I'll show you, but I'll tell you. I'll tell you. For example, there's a wonderful video by Logan Paul's editor, Hillier Smith. I'll put the video up right here. A wonderful video about how he breaks down how he edited Logan Paul's Pokemon vlog. He effectively uses contrast editing. He describes how contrast editing, honestly on its own, can simply just upgrade the quality of your video. For Christ's sakes, he was talking about a Pokemon card in this whole video and had such good engagement throughout the entirety of it. So what he would do is, on a first couple passes of his editing, he would look at the long, drawn-out parts and go, "It's too long. That's too boring. I'm bored." And he would change it. He would juxtapose the silent, quiet, more monotone clip with a loud, rambunctious, extravagant clip. I tried to think of all the action verbs I could think of. I'm not an English professor. And what makes Mr. Smith, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his first name, I know. I mean, I'm sure it's like Hillier, I don't know, is so good at this because he's a good viewer himself. He watches his videos and he is honest and goes, "That part is boring. That is too loud for too long. That is too quiet for too long." He is honest with himself as an editor, and that is the most important part about making engaging content, is being honest with yourself. You don't want to have an ego when it comes to creating your content. You should be very down to earth when it comes to creating your videos. No one's perfect, so you can always improve on subtle things. And you can even go into your YouTube analytics and go, where are people dropping off? What's keeping them engaged? Maybe it's shorter form content, maybe it's longer form content. These all change from the length of the video that you're trying to put together. Contrast editing, in my opinion, is easier on shorter form, minute-long videos because there's not much to do. Us humans, especially now, we like quick things. We like to swipe and go, "That's cool," and swipe away. Once again, I'm gonna link Mr. Smith's video here, and he does a really great job describing everything he does. It's practically an art to him, and he's a much better editor than I am. He effectively uses contrast editing to kind of pull at the viewer's heartstrings. He's on the phone to go get this Pokemon card in wherever, in Japan or Dubai, and then boom, a quick montage and he's back. You're like, holy shit, dude, like, let me breathe. You may ask, how can I implement this in my YouTube videos that I'm filming by myself in my bedroom? That is what I'm doing. And you're asking how? How? Everyone has access to the same internet. It's just being creative, and that is an aspect that is crucial to being a video editor. You need to be creative in the lows, and you need to be creative in the highs. So you might say, how can I do it if I'm a monotone person? Isn't that exciting? I'm not Logan Paul. First of all, focus on your lighting. No one wants to watch a crappy video with shitty lighting in 2023. Come on, wake up, focus on the lighting. Doesn't even matter if you have a Logitech C920. Everyone's got that. Put a flashlight behind your camera. Like, that's what I did. I put a flashlight on top of my camera, and it doesn't look like that. And I'm holding my microphone, for Christ's sake. Hold on, let me find. There we go. I got a microphone stand, so now I don't have to hold the microphone right directly. And 2, you're going to have to do the dirty work. And what do I mean by the dirty work? That means going through, chopping it up, and then going back through it again. You cut through it, and then you watch it again. And then you note down where you get bored as the viewer. It's just being creative. What can you do to change up the rhythm? Change it up. Be less boring. At the end of the day, you can't teach creativity. You can't. Here are 3 examples that you can do in your videos. And yes, I did change my outfit. This is a different day. I am in the future. The first example is just simply jump cutting. And if you don't know what jump cutting is, I actually have YouTube short on my channel talking about the 3 different types of cuts every editor needs to know. But jump cutting is the most important one. Jump cutting simply is jumping from cut to cut. Jump cutting can be useful because it can get rid of the dead space, or it can just start something completely random. Number 2, completely change the mood of the scene. So if it's going from a quiet, somber part of your video, switch it up to a high and energized part of the video. And that means changing the audio, that means changing the music, adding exciting stuff. Get the viewer's heart racing. Like, you want to be excited to watch this part of the video. And number 3 is, don't forget to use your effects and music. Music and effects are very effective, no pun intended, when it comes to creating a engaging video. If I had scary music playing under this, you'd be like, oh my god, I'm nervous for some reason, even though he's talking about editing of videos. Vice versa, if I have action music and I'm excited, I'd be like, well, why is he so excited to talk about editing videos? So think about the emotion you want to evoke from your video and use the effects and the music to portray what you're trying to portray to your audience. A good rule of thumb in my eyes, about every 2 to 3 minutes, that's kind of a point where you want to change it up, especially if it's a 10-minute long video. For the default 10-minute video, I think every 2 to 3 minutes is a good gauge of when it's time to switch up the emotion and the excitement of the video. Use your creativity, use the things you have to your advantage. Anyone can do it, anyone can look professional. It doesn't matter. You just have to have a little creativity to gain a higher engagement rate. Please comment down below if you enjoyed this video. Please smash that like button as well. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. I will be all over those places, and I will see you in the next one.